Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. I have your gem drops for the week, August 23rd to the 30th. You have 4 cards. You have the Destroyer, the Poet, the Don Juan, and the Queen. Let's see. The Destroyer. The light attribute of the Destroyer is releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. Okay, getting rid of that which could destroy you in the new life you want. All right. The shadow side, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. Look at that. Take a look. See a volcano? What do volcanoes do? They erupt. When they erupt, the lava comes out, falls on everything, gets cold, turns to a molten, the hardened. It gets hard. Okay. It gets hard. And we have the poet. Light attribute of the poet. Look at that. It looks like the birds are coming right out of her mouth. Seriously. How beautiful your words. They remind me of birds. All right, climbing now. I'm going to stop. Poet, light attribute. Expresses soul's insights in symbolic language. Oh my gosh, the birds were coming out of her mouth. Shadow side, turns a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. These 2 cards together. If you want to rap, if you want to sing, if you want to whatever, somebody wants to whatever, Capricorn, don't shoot them down. Don't you go in there and tell them that they cannot have their heart's desires. It was a reading I did, and I was like, who can tell you anything you dream of, think of, you can never have? Who would you allow to tell you that and you'd actually believe it? Capricorn, you cannot be out here doing this to people. You cannot do it to yourself. Okay? Just because, and I tell people, just because that's all you know, does not mean that that's all there is. Or just because you've never seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. That is the definition of faith. Do not come out here and destroy your own or someone else's faith, Capricorn. All right. I don't care how whimsical it sounds. Let them do their thing and you do your thing. Okay? And if your thing is trying to climb a pink zebra, go make a zebra, paint them pink, climb them. Didn't say you had to be living. All right. Next card, the Don Juan. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Could be a smile, could be your charisma, could be anything. But these are just highlighting them. Okay? The difference is shadow side, using the power of romantic attraction for agenda. Do not get out here and act like you're into everyone or into people just so you can get something out of them. It's not right. It's not right. It's your life. Do your thing. This is your gem drop. You should be picking these up. Oh, yeah, I'll do that this week. Or, at least being more conscious in the decisions that you make, the conversations that you have, the words that you choose, and the people that you choose to interact and be around. Okay? Conscious. Meaning more aware. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this because when I made my Facebook post earlier this morning, the word conscious and conscience was on my mind. Conscience, something on your conscience. Is it morally sound? Conscious. Are you aware? Are you aware of the morally sound decisions that you may or may not be making? That was for myself and I guess everybody else because they liked it and shared it and stuff. So, hey, we felt it. Queen. Next card. Queen. The light attributes of the Queen radiates the regal feminine. Oh, the regal feminism. So regal and serene, just peaceful and still. I'm going to bask in this. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. She's a boss. She's a boss. Okay. And I'm sure it goes the same way as the other cards, like your Well, no, they do. I like these cards because they also talk about the masculine as well. It's not just the feminine side. Okay, now the shadow side of the Queen becomes arrogant when authority is challenged. You're controlling and you're demanding. Please do. All right, I'm gonna read the bottoms in my own way. Capricorn, this week, please be less demanding and controlling. Don't be so arrogant. You want to humble yourself to an extent, because when God does it for you, you won't be happy. Seriously. Humble yourself. Do not be out here trying to woo everyone into giving you what you want and not giving anything back, or playing games with the heart. It's not a good thing. Don't try to control people. Don't try to play games with the heart. Do not shoot anybody's do not use your lyrical gifts for negative or destructive effects. Do not use your lyrical gifts to hurt other people, and do not destroy other people's dreams. That's it. And if you cannot do these 4 things, you have a great week. If you cannot do these 4 things, actually, if you can work on these 4 things for yourself, because this is reprogramming like yourself to be less of the shadow attributes of these particular archetypes, and be more giving, more protective of others as a whole, be more charismatic without being seductive. You can be more insightful in the way that you communicate in the way only you can. Like, be your true self. If you're going to be your true self is happy. A happy person is not trying to get what they can out of anyone because they look a certain way. A happy person is not being arrogant. A happy person does not feel challenged. A happy person is not trying to control and demand everything. Okay? A happy person is not out there just doing things because they know they can, and leaving a trail of destruction behind them. Don't be that person. Do not do these things. Watch yourself. Catch yourself. Some things can try to trigger these things. Do not let those outside entities, outside situations, don't fall for that. Just be happy. And honestly, I wouldn't want anybody to treat me any of these ways when it comes to the shadow side. So if you look at it that way, you start to treat people the way you want to be treated, whether they understand and reciprocate or not, you're actually teaching them how to treat you as well and how they should be treated also. So now, Capricorn, you're going to live in this power, and you're going to do this. And when you do this, you're going to be living by example and leading by example. As we know, most Capricorns are really good, great leaders, awesome listeners, and they have no problem working with others. Just, keep the extra shenanigans out of it. Make it business, straight business. If it's straight business, you won't be doing any of this. And if you're running your business the right way, you totally won't be doing any of this. All right, Capricorns, I think this was a little faster than the last reading, which is pretty cool too. But those are your gem drops for the week. You got the Queen. Be benevolent, not controlling. Don Juan, smile. Don't melt hearts. Don't melt hearts for food. Use all that you have to express yourself. That'll make you stand out more, and prepare for your new life and release what could be destructive. If you're not knocking anybody, if you smoke cigarettes and you know it's not good for you because you may have other ailments going on, you're going to want to leave the cigarettes alone. If you drink and you know your liver isn't good, you're going to want to leave the drink alone. Start taking care of yourself. Love yourself. Become happy with it. Love yourself. Become happy with yourself. Okay? All right. So those are your gem drops. See you next week. Bye.